So welcome back to our channel, and today I'll give you 5 recommendation sport anime from 2010 to 2019. But before we begin, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest video. So let's get started. Number 5. Ping Pong the Animation. Ping Pong the Animation is an anime adaptation from manga with the same name made by Taiyo Matsumoto. This anime aired from April to June 2014 with total 11 episodes. Tells story about Makoto Tsukimoto, a quiet person who has been friends with Yutaka Hoshino, also known as Peiko, since childhood. They are both at a table tennis club and both have a natural talent for playing ping pong. Although Makoto himself always tries to hold himself to win against Peiko, his club coach notified Makoto's hidden talent and tried to train him to become the best ping pong player. This anime presents a story that doesn't focus on the thrill of table tennis like sports anime in general. It depicts more about the lives of the characters and the development of the characters as the story goes, which revolves around the sport of table tennis. With a story that has a strong narrative and good character development, makes this anime very interesting to follow. The visuals of this anime, even though it doesn't look very appealing to some audience, but it has an animation that looks so smooth. Overall, with an interesting story and amazing character development, this anime is one of the sport anime you shouldn't miss. Number 4. Kuroko no Basket. Kuroko no Basket is an anime adaptation from manga with the same name made by Tadatoshi Fujimaki. The first season of this anime aired from April to September 2012. The second season aired from October 2013 to March 2014. The third season aired from January to June 2015, with each season had total 25 episodes. Kuroko no Basket tells story about Teiko Junior High School's basketball team, which crowned champion 3 years in a row, thanks to 5 outstanding players who, with their breathtaking and unique skills, leave opponents in despair and fans in admiration. However, after graduating, these teammates, known as the Generation of Miracles, go their separate ways and now consider each other as rivals. At Seirin High School, 2 newly recruited freshmen prove that they aren't ordinary basketball players. Taiga Kagami, a promising player returning from the US, and Tetsuya Kuroko, a seemingly ordinary student whose lack of presence allows him to move around unnoticed. Although Kuroko is neither athletic nor able to score any points, he was a member of Teiko's basketball team, where he played as the Phantom Six-Man, who easily passed the ball and assisted his teammates. Kuroko no Basket follows the journey of Seirin's players as they attempt to become the best Japanese high school team by winning the Inter-High Championships. To reach their goal, they have to cross pathways with several powerful teams, some of which have one of the 5 players with godlike abilities, whom Kuroko and Taiga make a pact to defeat. Kuroko no Basket presents basketball anime with a classic formula typical of sports in general, with formula from zero to hero, with various conflicts presents both on the basketball court and outside the basketball court, make this anime much more exciting. The basketball game in this anime is presented in an interesting and intense manner, coupled with a variety of strange powers from various characters who compete, make this anime feel like this anime like Captain Tsubasa. Each character in this anime has a different and unique personality, making the interaction between the characters feel interesting to watch. Visuals and animation are well presented, especially in every action that occurs in each match, making the viewer feel the excitement in this anime. Overall, if you like sports anime with a variety of drama and exciting action like Captain Tsubasa, then this anime will be suitable for you to watch. Number 3. Megalo Box. Megalo Box is an original anime made by Studio TMS Entertainment. Directed by Yo Moriyama, this anime aired from April to June 2018 with total 13 episodes. Megalo Box tells story about Jangdok, an underground fighter of Megalo Box, an evolution of boxing that utilizes mechanical limbs known as gear to enhance the speed and power of its users. Despite the young man's brimming potential as a boxer, the illegal nature of his participation forced him to make a living off of throwing matches as dictated by his boss, Gensaku Nanbu. However, this all changed when the Megalo Box champion, Yuri, enters his shabby ring under the guise of just another challenger. Taken out in a single round, Jangdok is left with a challenge. If you are serious about fighting me again, then fight your way up to me and my ring. Filled with overwhelming excitement and backed by the criminal syndicate responsible for his throne match, Jangdok enters Megalonia, a world-spanning tournament that will decide the strongest Megalo boxer of them all. He takes on the moniker of Joe as he begins his climb for the very bottom of the ranked list of fighters. With only 3 months left to qualify, Joe must face off against opponents the likes of which he has never fought in order to meet the challenge of his rival. Megalo Box presents an anime concept that is arguably unique by bringing the theme of boxing sports combined with a cyberpunk world in it. The boxing sport here is also not done traditionally, because boxing in this anime uses a technology that helps the boxers are able to deliver a punch that is stronger than usual. The story is presented with a simple but powerful narrative. The main character in this anime also has a clear motivation and goals, thus making this anime more interesting to follow. Visuals in this anime are displayed in a unique style but give the right feel for this anime. The animation is well presented, especially in the fight scenes that feel very intense and exciting to watch. Overall, with a simple but interesting story, then cool characters and intense battles make this anime one of the unique sports anime that must be watched. Next, number 2. Ballroom Youkoso. Ballroom Youkoso is an anime adaptation from manga with the same name made by Tomo Takeuchi. This anime aired from July to December 2017 with total 24 episodes. This anime tells story about Tatara Fujita, a shy middle schooler who has no particular plan for the future. He has gotten through life by avoiding any kind of confrontation and blending in with the crowd. But blending in isn't enough to get out of trouble, as some bullies harass him for money. Luckily, he is saved by a man named Kaname Sengoku. Kaname invites Tatara to his dance studio. Although he would normally never set foot in such a place, Tatara is captivated by Sengoku's commanding presence. Granted an opportunity to dance with fellow classmate Shizuku Hanaoka, who often practices at the studio, Tatara realizes there's something about the idea of being put in the limelight and dancing where people will see him that keeps him coming back. With an earnest, passionate drive to improve, Tatara begins his journey into the world of competitive dance. Perhaps many people only know that sports anime is only about football, baseball, or basketball. But this one sport anime is very different, which is about dancing. With a story that tells about how Tatara trying to find his life goal until he finally knew the dance and tried to become the best dancer, this anime is no less inspiring than most sports anime. By carrying out unique themes and interesting and motivating stories, it is one of the main attractions of this anime. Each character has its own uniqueness that has a big influence on the story in this anime itself. The visuals and animation of this anime don't need to be doubted, considering the animation studio that works on this anime is Production IG, which is famous for its good animation like in the Haikyuu series and Psycho Pass. Overall, with a fun and inspiring story, this anime is highly recommended to watch whether you like sports anime or not. Number 1. Haikyuu. Haikyuu is an anime adaptation from manga with the same name made by Haruichi Furudate. The first season of this anime aired from April to September 2014 with total 25 episodes. The second season aired from October 2015 to March 2016 with total 25 episodes. The third season aired from October to December 2016 with total 10 episodes. And the fourth season that currently airing from January until now. Haikyuu tells story about a small-statured Shoyo Hinata who tried to revive the volleyball club at his middle school after inspired by watching a volleyball ace nicknamed Little Giant in action. The newly formed team even makes it to a tournament. However, their first match turns out to be their last when they are brutally squashed by the king of the court, Tobio Kageyama. Hinata vows to surpass Kageyama, and so after graduating from middle school, he joins Karasuno High School's volleyball team, only to find that his sworn rival, Kageyama, is now his teammate. Thanks to his short height, Hinata struggles to find his role on the team, even with his superior jumping power. Surprisingly, Kageyama has his own problems that only Hinata can help with, and learning to work together appears to be the only way for the team to be successful. Based on Haruichi Furudate's popular shonen manga of the same name, Haikyuu is an exhilarating and emotional sports comedy following two determined athletes as they attempt to patch a heated rivalry in order to make their high school volleyball team the best in Japan. This anime presents the story of the struggle of the volleyball club Karasuno from zero to hero that feels so realistic. With the realistic storytelling, the conflict and struggle faced by Karasuno High School Volleyball Club was very interesting and emotional to watch. Each character in this anime comes with a different and unique personality, but makes chemistry between the characters very pronounced. Considering the famous animation studio, Production IG, who work on this anime. Overall, this anime is one of the best sports anime in this decade, and you have to watch it, especially for those of you who like sports stories that feel realistic but also entertaining like this anime. Very recommended. Well, those are 5 recommendation sport anime from 2010 to 2019. Thank you very much for watching, and see you guys on the next video. Bye!